Good morning or good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. So it's been a little while since we posted. It's been winter. We've had a lot more snow here than normal, at least normal for the last, for recently anyway. So we've been a little bit snowed in, just doing stuff in the house, around the house. But today we're going to try tapping this maple tree to try our hand at making some maple syrup. We just have a couple buckets, so it's going to be a real small amount just to kind of test it out for this year. Then we'll, depending how that goes, and maybe if we're a little better prepared for next year, then maybe we'll expand it. So I have a drill and a drill bit here, so I'll walk you through the next steps there. I found a really great resource online for stepping all the way through how to do this. We also have friends that tap hundreds of trees, and he's been a great help as far as what to look for, where to put them, how big a tree to tap into. So he was suggesting at least 8 inches in diameter, just so you don't harm the tree. The one website I found online said 20 to 30 centimeters, which I think. So for sap collection of maple syrup, there's nothing super fancy about it. There's nothing super fancy about it. It's a plastic bucket. You can also get aluminum buckets, and then it has a lid just to keep debris out. So this metal piece here is called a spigot or a spile or a tap. So you can see on that end it has a little bit of an opening in it for the sap to flow out of or from in the tree. And then it will drain out through there, sorry for the blurriness, into our bucket. And then we need to come around every, could be every day, every couple days, depending on the weather and how much sap is flowing. So we'll empty that into a bigger bucket, carry it back to the homestead and boil it down to try our hand at maple syrup. So with that, we're going to start with the drilling into the tree. So I don't think there's a real big trick to height. There's not much snow on the ground right now, so we don't have to worry about it melting and then not being able to reach the buckets later. So I'm just going to do it about chest height, just to make it easy to inspect and to check for later. So we want to drill on a slight upward slope into the tree that lets the sap drain out into the bucket, just to help with gravity. So this looks like a good spot here that'll give us room to hang the bucket. So let's get going. So we're not all the way in yet, but just a point here, and you'll see that in the link if you read it. So we're looking for that fresh looking wood in there, not if it's dark, it's a sign that it's not a good spot or a good tree. But that fresh wood is exactly what we're looking for in there. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll come back once we're ready to put the tap in. Okay, so our hole's drilled. We have our tap or our spile or our spigot here. So we're just gonna, and also make sure you clean out the hole so you don't get debris in your sap bucket. So we're just gonna push it in. If you have a rubber mallet, you can tap it in as well. But that's snugged in quite nicely there up to the hook. So that'll be good and sturdy in there. So next we're gonna attach our lid, which is going to go on right there, and there's a pin that slides through the hole. And then we have, if I can find it here in my pocket, these little hooks here. So we're going to put that around it as well, and that's going to hold our sap bucket. All right, so here we have our bucket installed. I have the tap in there with the pin through for the hinge on the lid. You can see the hook where the bucket's hanging, and I've just wrapped some wire around it just to help. Then the lid to keep animals and debris and other things out. So it's covered, it's not sealed, but that's just the way it is. Then you'll see our tap there in the tree. And now at this point, we just need to wait for some warmer weather. So from what I understand from family and friends who do this, the ideal season for this is colder at night and then warm during the day, and that's what really gets the sap moving. So we're going to try to find a couple more trees and put a couple more buckets in, and then fingers crossed and wait for warm weather. So welcome back. So that was Zeus keeping me company out here. So there was our third one. It's in a tree about 8 inches, just over, so kind of the bare minimum for tapping. But for this year, I wanted to keep everything close together since we have to carry the buckets out by hand with sap. So I didn't want to lose too much or make it too much of an onerous task. Then there's our original one on the left, and then there was a great tree right behind it that I tapped as well. So those are our 3 buckets, and fingers crossed some warm weather and for some sap.